So the Mi Pad 5 has been absolutely one of the best tablets that came out last year from Xiaomi. It is absolutely beautiful. It sports an absolutely amazing and beautiful design. So I have mine in the green colorway and it does look absolutely wonderful. So this device is actually 11 inches and the screen is absolutely clear and absolutely beautiful. So basically what I want to talk about is my experience using this device for about 6 months. So this device has been my daily go-to. It does absolutely everything. It has a really powerful processor that helps it able to process a lot of data quickly. I can actually video edit on this particular device and it handles everything incredibly well. It is definitely one of the best devices that I can recommend for a lot of people since it comes in sort of a budget type way. So this actually comes in at 199 RMB. That's about 1999 RMB. So you can convert that to your local currency to see how much that is, but it is definitely cheaper than what you would get from Samsung or Apple, for example, and it does basically everything most of them does. It is an absolutely wonderful device. So the one I do have here is the Chinese version of the Mi Pad 5. So the Chinese version does spot some differences from the international version, and personally I do tend to prefer the Chinese version to the international version. So when we're talking about the differences between the Chinese version and the international version, one of the ones that we can look at is right here in the settings. So in the settings, in terms of customization and personalization, you can do a lot more on the Mi Pad 5, the Chinese version, compared to the international version. For example, you can customize the fonts and you can also customize the icons to personalize them to whatever way you want. From what I've seen, this particular thing is not available on the international version, which is actually a shame. I do feel a lot of people would enjoy customizing their particular devices compared to just using it in the way it is. So this device has been upgraded to the MIUI 13. The MIUI 13 is absolutely wonderful. It does give you addition of the widget options. So adding the widget options is pretty much easy. All you need to do is hold down on the home screen and that would prompt you to add widgets right down. So once you add widgets, you can choose different widgets depending on the applications that you have on your phone present and some stock widgets that are available on the device. So you can customize them to whatever way you want and you can use them in whatever way you want as well. So technically the front facing and back camera are actually pretty good, although I don't use them that much. I do use the front facing camera for things like video calls, but I do not use the back facing camera that much. In terms of playing games, this handles most games extremely well. I do play Mobile Legends Bang Bang on this device quite a lot and it does handle it quite well. I'll be doing some gaming videos involving this device, so if you guys are interested, please don't forget to subscribe so you can catch those videos. But from my experience, I can tell you 100% that it does handle every single game without any problem and you will be able to play any game, any flagship game without any problem on this particular device. So you do not need to worry about anything. So in terms of video editing, like I said earlier in the video, this does handle video editing quite well. You will not have any problem whatsoever when it comes to video editing. So I actually use Adobe Rush on this particular device and it handles it extremely well. The import, export and rendering is done absolutely well and in quick time depending on the size of the video that you are editing. It does handle everything quite well without any problems. So overall, I do quite say that this device is definitely a recommended device for a lot of people, especially if you are on a budget. You can pick this device up with its dedicated pencil. I do not have the pencil here right now, but the pencil is definitely one of the things that makes this device go the extra mile, as well as the dedicated keyboard that you can get from Xiaomi. So using those two, you can actually use the PC mode. So the PC mode changes this into sort of a PC format. So you will be able to use your tablet as a PC, which is something that is quite remarkable. You do get this with the Samsung desk, which you can use to your Samsung device as a desktop. So it is something that I do feel is quite good, especially with the amount that you are spending on this particular device. So this device does come with 4 speakers. You have 2 under and you have 2 at the top. So those speakers are absolutely wonderful. They do sound incredibly well. We're going to have a sound test at the end of the video so you guys can hear the sound of this particular device. So this charges with a USB Type-C, like most devices presently, which is actually a good thing because most devices right now are using the USB Type-C format. So any question that you guys have about this particular device, please don't forget to write down in the comment section and I will answer any question involving this device. So we're gonna do a little sound test for you guys so you can see how this device actually sounds.
My intentions, I let you turn me violent instead. Summer I met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. Whiter skies, middle November, you and I flights to wherever. I don't mind as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
So that was a little sound test with this particular device. As you guys can see, the sound quality, either it's in high or it's in the mid level, is actually really good. So you can use this for things like watching movies. I do find that watching movies on this particular device is incredible and it does give you quite an immersive experience when you watch movies on this device. The blacks are also quite good. When you watch movies, you tend to see the contrast in the video, and that is something that I really enjoy with this device. It's not something that you would expect with a budget device, but I do think Xiaomi has gone a long way in terms of their tablets, and it is something that I think they will improve on more and more in the future. So I do hope to see more good things from Xiaomi coming this year. I'm sure they're going to be releasing lots of amazing products that will be available this year. So I do want to ask you guys, if you guys want to see any particular gaming video involving the Mi Pad 5, you guys should please write that down in the comment section and I will definitely download those games and make videos about those games. And any other questions that you have on this device, if it has to do with the customization of this device or any other questions involving anything, please feel free to ask in the comment section and I will definitely answer those questions for you. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.